to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. It's fight week. Chris Eubank Jr. against Liam Smith in Sky Sports box office. Another Smith Brothers fight week. Another tough fight for your brother. I mean, how are you feeling first and foremost?
Good, mate. Excited. Always am fight weeks. Not mine. There's a good bit of buzz about them, and you know I'm happy seeing the place Liam's at, and you know the shape he's in. I'm excited for this one.
I mean, Chris Eubank comes up with the mind games. He's got the stakes and the football analogies, Manchester and Liverpool and all this sort of stuff. I mean, Liam, nothing phases that man when I speak to him. He's just straight down to the middle. So what's Liam been saying about all these mind games that Chris has been doing, sliding into his DMs and whatnot?
He just tells it how it is. Liam's a man's man, and you know Chris saying, what was it? Scouts coming to Manchester for
Liverpool's lost to Manchester. Yeah.
Got a short memory, mate. His last loss was here. You know what I mean? That's what Liam says. Liam laughs over it, and he's got a picture there of Chris caked in blood, you know, looking all upset because George Groves just pummeled him, you know what I mean? That was in this arena, so we're confident. Liam's unbeaten in this arena. He's won his world title here, but it's his title and stuff, so it's a good home ground for Liam, so he's happy going into this. And all these mind games Chris is trying, I think Chris is trying to convince himself that he's in Liam's head, you know what I mean? Anyone who knows Liam knows he's no different. He's quite aggressive with us, you know what I mean? It's just how he speaks, but now we're happy. We're in a good place.
When I said to you, like, when I've been speaking to Liam, I had about 4 or 5 interviews with Liam, and because I really wanted to see this fight as a boxing fan, because I can see knockdowns, cuts, all sorts in this fight. Obviously, I can imagine it being cagey the first couple of rounds, but can you see a firefight in this? Can you see it when they both just trade? Because they both have fast hands, they both like to trade, so can you see this being a war that the fans want?
Yeah, I think the styles have gelled really well. I think the fact that everyone's been picking points either way is testament to both lads' chins and toughness, and you know the fighters that they are. So I think I find it hard to see how the fight can be anything but exciting, you know what I mean? And you know I think the one attribute Eubank brings is his speed, his hand speed. I think other than that, Liam beats him in every department. So you know we're confident enough, and I think Eubank's shown when he stepped up in levels he's lost. So you know we really believe, you know, Liam's the former world champion in this fight. He's been there and done it. So you know what he brings to the ring, the experience and the ring IQ. I think we're confident in how he's going to perform.
The pair have met before in the ring in a spar, and there was talk about Liam saying that he hurt him to a body, but you off camera mentioned the story to me as well, so you echo what Liam said, that he did hurt him to the body, but sparring, we all know that, you know that as an ex-fighter. So Liam knows that he can hurt Chris, so is that sort of like giving Liam that extra bit of confidence, that extra bit of fire that he can go in there and he can hurt Chris?
If he can hit Chris, you know, I was there, I watched the spar 100%, and you know, he hit Chris with 16-ounce gloves on and head guards. And I know he hit in the body, head guards don't come into it, but 16-ounce gloves, if you can hit someone to the body, then believe you me, get them little 10 ounces on and you can seriously hit someone. But you know, more importantly, Chris knows, and all this, you know, again, mind games, you know, he doesn't remember the spar. He must get nearly creased in half out with every spar he spars then, because, you know, I was there, Liam had his back to me on the ropes and hit him, and Chris ends up in that corner over there and then stood upright, saying it was his arm and throwing the arm excuse in, which, you know, we laughed at. But look, sparring, yeah, but you know, you can take some things from sparring, as in, you know, when you break an opponent, or you know, when you hurt him, it's some things you can take from it. You can go on with a bit of confidence.
They're both sort of like in the 30s. They've both had 30+ fights, I believe. The winner goes on to maybe superstardom a little bit, maybe an all box office fight, a world title fight. Where does the loser go in your eyes?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't see a route forward for the loser. You know, if it's an exciting fight, and you know, Liam goes and beats Chris in an exciting fight, we all know about the rematch clause. Then I'm sure people might want to see the rematch. If Liam goes and pummels Chris and wins quite easy, you know, will the rematch sell? I don't know. Will people want to see the rematch? We'll have to see. But where does Chris go if he loses? No idea.
Well, the rematch, you said there now, Liam wins, Chris gets the rematch. They talked about Anfield. When they talk about Anfield, it's a massive opportunity for obviously maybe Cam will get on the card. I don't know, with different promoters and whatnot, I don't know, but
be a good fight.
it's going to be a good fight. But can we see Swifty come out of retirement? Can we see Paul Smith come out of retirement just for one more at Anfield?
If Liam beats Chris in an exciting fight
Paul, he knows.
and the rematch is Anfield,
Return at Anfield. If Liam goes to Anfield, you're going back.
Anyone can get it.
if Liam
Heavyweight.
beats Chris in an exciting fight and the rematch warrants Anfield, then yeah, you'll get us all back.
That'll be something special for the Smith family, man. You've already done wonderful things. I'm a YouTuber.
Any YouTuber.
I'm a YouTuber, Paul. See it?
£4,000.
$4,000, aye. Listen, I'll take it. £100 for me. Yeah. That's probably wrapping up here, Swifty. So I do appreciate your time. And listen, it's fight week, so time to get the dancing shoes on.
I'm excited, mate. So it all comes out fight week.
It does, mate. Listen, Swifty, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you, man. Thank you.
I'm going to share something with you that might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.